Hi everyone, I am Jiten Singh and today we are going to study the poem The Tale of Custard the Dragon written by Ogden Nash. And this poem is a ballad, and in 9th standard I also taught you that the Legend of Northland, it was also the ballad. Actually earlier the ballad was narrated a story of courage and heroism, but Ogden Nash, she has written this ballad, The Tale of Custard the Dragon, in a humorous way. Okay, so in this poem, Belinda, she is the protagonist of this chapter, and after that, 4 pets. One is a dog, Mustard, cat, Ink, and the mouse, Blink, and a dragon, Custard. So let us start with the chapter. This is the poem. Belinda lived in a little white house. Belinda lived in a little house, and the color of the house was white. With whom she lives a little black kitten, means cat, and a little grey mouse, and the yellow dog, and she has also a little red wagon. Wagon means car. Wagon means car. Red color car. And a relio. Relio means real. Chulio means true. Little pet dragon. She has also, means what the poet said, that she has a really and just truly that she has a pet, and the pet has a dragon, because it is very impossible to just make a pet dragon. So that's why she has written that Relio and Julio, she has a pet dragon. Here is the color of that animals. Now we are going to study the name of that pet animals. Now the name of the little black kitten was Ink. The name of that black cat was Ink, and the little grey mouse, she called him Blink. The name of the mouse was Blink. The little yellow dog was sharp, means smart. Smart, as she called her Mustard. And after that, the dragon was a coward, and she called him Custard. Okay, so what they assume that except the dragon, each and everyone was brave. Ink, Blink, and Mustard was brave, but what they assumed that the dragon was a coward. And after that, Custard the dragon. In the third stanza, it has the physical appearances of that dragon. Custard the dragon had big sharp teeth. This is the appearances, because you are aware of the physical appearances of that Ink, Blink, and Mustard. Means you are aware of the physical appearances of the dog, you are aware of the physical appearances of that cat, you are aware of the physical appearances of that mouse. But we are not able to understand the physical appearances of that dragon. So that's why Custard the dragon had big sharp teeth and spikes. On the upper part of the body there was a spike. Spike means nail. Upper part of that body of that nail, and a scale underneath. Scale underneath means below that body. Scale means in a hard plate. The stomach was covered with that hard plates. Mouth like a fireplace means the dragon was able to produce fire from his mouth. That's why the poetess said that mouth like a fireplace. And chimney for a nose means the nose which produces smoke. As soon as the smoke would be produced from that nose. So it is very easy to just produce the fire from his mouth. And Relio Trullio daggers on his toes. Daggers means a small sword on his toes. So this is the third stanza, and after that we are going to study of that the fourth stanza. Belinda was as brave as barrel full of beers. Belinda she has a lot of energy, a combined energy of that beers. Means they are boasted, they are bragging that how much energy they carry. Ink and Blink chase lions down the stairs. Means Ink and Blink, they are, even though they are very small, but they have a courage that they are able to just chase. Means the lions towards the stairs, even though they are very small. Blink means, Ink, that a cat, and Blink, the mouse. They are very small creature. After they have a courage to face that lion, even though the lion afraid of to see that Ink and Blink. And after that, Mustard, the dog, was as brave as a tiger in a rage. Means the Mustard was similar to that tiger. When the tiger become angry, so that time the tiger has more energy. So that time Mustard was compared with that tiger in anger. But Custard cried for a nice safe cage. But the Custard, they declared him that the dragon was a coward. And it shows that, this line shows that really he was a coward. He cried, means cried for a nice safe cage, means he want protection. That's why the dragon was crying for a nice safe. And after that, Belinda tickled. Tickle means make him laugh. Why? What is the main intention to make him laugh? Because Belinda also wanted that her pet become a bold, become a courageous. That's why Belinda tickled him, and she tickled him unmerciful. Why she started to tickle him unmerciful? When she saw that there was no effect on that dragon, the dragon was serious, he was not laughing, so she started to tickle him unmerciful. Ink, Blink and Mustard, they rudely called him Percival. Percival is in France, Percival was a knight, and that time he had won many wars. And one day what happened with him, that he was searching something, and when he saw the shadow of his own, and he became afraid of for some times. That's why Ink, Blink and Mustard, they rudely called him Percival. And they all sat laughing in the little red wagon, and the Relio Trullio cowardly dragon. And each and every one, Belinda, Ink, Blink and Mustard, they gathered in that wagon, and they were laughing aloud. And Relio Trullio, cowardly dragon. There was a dragon, the pet dragon. Belinda giggled till she shook the house. Giggle means laugh. It seemed that when Belinda started to laugh, that it seemed that the whole White House will tremble due to her laugh. And Blink said, "Wick." This is the way of giggling. Which is giggling for a mouse. The mouse, Wick. What it? Just giggle. The mouse giggled like a wick. This is the way of giggling. Giggling of that a mouse. Mouse means Blink. Ink and Mustard rudely asked his age. Why did Ink and Mustard ask the age of that dragon? Because the dragon was a senior. Okay, the dragon was bigger than. You can say that. bigger than the in the size of that the 3. So that's why they ask that age means you are elder than us, and after that you are afraid of that, you need protection, you cry for a cage. That this is the main reason, this is the main motto, this is the main intention of asking the age of that dragon. When Custard cried for a nice cage, when they asked the age, when Custard was crying for the protection, he knew that when I was under the cage, so that time I was safe, nobody is going to hurt me. So that's why this is the main intention why they asking the age. You are older, you are bigger. After that you are crying for a protection. This is the first part of that. In the whole chapter, the tale of the Custard the dragon, there are 15 stanza. 13 stanza, after the 14 and 15 stanza was repeated. This is the 6th stanza, and in the second part we will study the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th and 11th. So just read that chapter, and after that thank you for watching this video.